Hello, all my guitar friends out there. This is Felipe Coelho, and today I bring to you a very special content, a very interesting and useful lesson. This basically deals with hybrid technique, the double thumb, which I've taken from the Gypsy Jazz School, and it deals with jazz improvisation and even composition, as it uses little rules that come from the 18th century counterpoint school, Bach, the music of Bach, pretty much. So what I'm talking about here is chord tone approximation, also known in jazz as encapsulation, because you're going to get two surrounding contents to surround an internal target, which is going to be always your 1, 3, and 5. So in a G major chord, take a G major 7 or G major 6, your target tones are going to be always 1, 3, and 5. So your first responsibility is maybe through the caged system to find all these notes. You got to be able to locate them fast because they're going to be your targets. So here is the first region of the caged. The next one will be this one here from the D. Comes from the D major here, take it here. So the targets are 1, 3, 5, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1. And then you have this region here. And then here. And also the G. Okay? So now here comes the interesting part. You're going to encapsulate each one of these notes by using a upper neighbor, which is the next note on the scale. So in the case of the tonic, the next note is the major second. And the lower neighbor is always going to be what we call the leading tone, meaning always a chromatic note. So the sequence is upper neighbor, target, leading tone, target. So I have this. Now use the thumb as an alternating pick. And here we go. And now the third. The upper neighbor of the third is the perfect fourth. That's why it's just half step up. The leading tone always half step down. And so on. For the fifth, for the tonic, for the third, for the fifth, tonic. And so on. So that's a very cool phrase. And then after you get a hold of that, you can start maybe skipping strings such as this. You can also do just a part. I call this weaving. It's basically just getting an upper neighbor and then skipping a note and doing a leading tone. Then going back to the fifth, I do upper neighbor, skip the third and do a leading tone to the tonic. Then go to the third, upper neighbor, target, then skip the tonic, go to the fifth with a leading tone. So I get the sequence. Very nice phrasing. You can use that for minor, for dominant, for half diminished, whatever chord comes up. Even cooler than that is you can apply this in harmonies like this. And then, or the secret here is this. Whenever I have the third as my target note, I use thirds. When I got the fifth, I also use thirds. When I have the tonic as my target note, I'm going to use inverted thirds, which means 6, major 6 or minor 6. So here for the tonic, instead of doing this or this, I don't want to end up with a sixth here. So I'm going to use the interval of a sixth like that, and so on. So that's the lesson for today, and I hope you enjoyed.